Hi guys, it's TheOHMANGO here, and today is the first day of me doing my 2 videos per week. Well, technically last Saturday was, but now it's all official because I've stated it. Hopefully I can do this. So this video is going to be about why I chose the college that I chose. And I said this would be coming in December. I think I said that in my fall favorites, but I definitely said it last week. So here it is. If you see me looking down at my phone, it's because I wrote a little outline so that I can stay on topic and get through everything concisely. I'm going to try to do this as quickly as possible, but I also want to expound a little bit on some things so that it makes more sense. First of all, I have to tell you guys what college I'm actually going to, and I'm going to SCAD, which stands for Savannah College of Art and Design, and I often have to say that complete name. So it is an art and design school, and that's the main focus. That being said, that is the college that I chose, but that was not my #1 college. Just for various factors, it was just better for me to go to this college. It's not in any way less than my #1 college, it's just, it wasn't exactly what I was going to choose. I am in love with my choice. I'm so happy I went to this college. So keep an open mind when you're doing things like that. Your choices may not fit best, and then you end up choosing something that you wouldn't think you'd like, and then you do. Not that I still love, it just wasn't my #1. Let's leave it at that. So I want to go back and talk about the range of majors that I was looking at and like what led me to pick this college, because for me it was pretty much influenced by what major I wanted, because if I wanted this major, they ended up not having another major, so it really just ended up one of the great things about SCAD is that they have a bunch of majors in the arts and design field, so pretty much anything you want in those two fields are there. At the beginning, I really wanted to do special effects makeup, which is stuff like that, and it's just so cool. I've always really wanted to do this, and especially since I started watching Face Off, I'm like, oh my god, that's a job. You can have this as a job, because I really love working in clay, and I love like sculpting and actually making things, so I figured that'd be a really great thing to study, but there aren't that many colleges that have a specific special effects makeup program. I did find a couple, and I will, I cannot remember one of the names of them, but I'll try to put it in screen. Because I had such a hard time finding them, I decided, I could get through this through another way, which I then changed my major to game art. I'm not sure what I was thinking about, but I changed it to game art. I then changed my major again, which ended up being the major that I applied to all of my colleges for, which is illustration with a minor in production design. And I added like the minor in production design at the very end because I'd run the sound for all of my school's productions for the past 3 years, and I had such a fun time, and I loved the group of people, and it was just great to work with them, so I was like, why not? An illustration, just because I love paint. I found out that I really love painting, and so I thought that illustration would be a nice mixed media. I can use like charcoal and pencil and pastel and all that stuff and paint, so that's why I ended up choosing illustration. But now, as I am a quarter into school, I realized that I might want to major in production design. I would probably end up flipping them. I would major in production design and minor in illustration. I went through so many changes, and this is like not even fully through my first year of college, so don't be afraid to be like, I don't know what I'm going to do, or, you know, if you do think you want to do something, definitely go work towards it, but then feel free to like go into other topics and see what else you're interested in, because you're still in a learning environment, and this is still a learning period of your life, or your whole life should be learning, but you know, this is where you're getting taught things. So specific reasons why I chose this college are the abroad opportunities. They have 3 other campuses other than the main campus, and one irks me because it's in Atlanta, Georgia. Savannah, Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. Why are there 2 in the same state? Why don't you put one like, you know, one in Savannah, one in like California or something on the other side of the continent? So that one irks me. Then there's one in Hong Kong, which is kind of like a second main campus, and there's also one in Lacoste, France, which is great. except for you can only go there for 1 quarter. I think it's like 1/4 at a time, I think. Or it might just be 1/4. I don't know. I think that's really stupid because I want to live in like England and I'd like to get a feel for that. And they don't really work with any other program. So I don't think I said this, but with production design, the reason I'm thinking about changing to production design is because unlike illustration, which I knew that I liked to do certain things in this field, I didn't have an actual job idea. Like, I don't want to be a child book illustrator. I didn't know what I wanted to do with that. With stage production, I know that I want one of 3 jobs. I'd like to either do stage management, I'm really good at planning things out, and making sure the plan gets executed as accurately as possible. So I think I would be quite good at that. I want to do costume design, as I said, I kind of changed my minor to that, but I don't know. Or I would like to do the stage makeup, which, by the way, if you don't really want to do special effects makeup, or if you want to get to that field through another one, stage makeup is probably as close as you can get, because they have to do really dramatic makeup under the lights. It gets altered, but they do like really dramatic makeup, so you're on the pathway. So my ideal goal is to live in England and do one of those 3 jobs. So, and lacrosse France is as close as I can get to England. As I said, I do want to live in England at least for like a year or 2, maybe. I mean, I do want to live there for the rest of my life. Like, my ideal situation is that, but I'd like to get a feel for it and live there for maybe a year or 2 before committing to that, if I even can, because visas are weird and stuff. Another reason I liked SCAD was because even after you graduate, if you're having a hard time finding a job at some point, you can go back to them and they actually have advisors that will continue to help you to find a job no matter how long ago you went to college with them, and I love that. I think that's really great. That's a really great thing to hear, because they have all sorts of connections that you may not be able to acquire on your own or didn't know about. So I really liked that. These last 2 things work together. SCAD has so many majors. I believe I stated this before, but you can do anything from game development to illustration to painting to fashion merchandising or management, something along the lines of that, to theater. And there's just so many options available to you. They have furniture design, so you can do anything. And the beautiful thing about having so many majors and minors is that you're immersed all of the time in such a creative environment, and I love that about SCAD. Everywhere you turn, there is someone doing something super creative, from like creative writing to architecture. It's just great, and that's one of the things that I really did want in a college. So now to the last 2 things that I want to talk about. First of all, I want to talk about the schedules. It's gonna be kind of weird if you're going to SCAD. SCAD starts super late, by the way, and they run on the quarter system. There are 3 quarters that make up being a full-time student, and then there's a summer quarter, which you can do if you want to take classes over the summer. They also have classes online. I don't know if I mentioned that, which is really cool. So if you want to like travel or something and you want to take classes, how cool is that? You can take classes online. You can take like a 3D design class and you can take that online, which is weird, but you know, whatever works for you. Also, the first quarter, you do not get to choose your schedule. You're actually given it, which is interesting, and I quite liked it because it forces you. They try to have varied class times, so you can see if you like an 8 a.m., an 11 a.m., you know, a 2 p.m., and a 5 p.m., and those are all the class times you can choose from. And, you know, you might be like, I never want to take a morning class. You're stuck with a morning class, and you might find out that you really love it, because then you're done for the day. And that's what the way my quarter was. I had 1 morning class for my V-Day, and I was done, which brings me to my other topic, is they work on an A-Day, B-Day schedules. You have the same classes on Mondays and Wednesdays, and Tuesdays and Thursdays, which leaves the question, what do you do on Friday? You don't have classes on Friday. You don't have classes on Friday, which you'd be like, you know, that's great, except for you're probably going to be working on projects. And the last thing that I want to talk to you guys about is buses. The campus is not a central campus like most other ones. You generally take buses or ride your bike. You would have to either do one of those two things, because as a freshman you can actually have a car, but you cannot park it in the parking lots of the foundation buildings. So you take the buses, which have been really great and fine, except for the bus schedule gets really weird and stupid on the weekends. So I would advise taking a car. I'm thinking about taking my car just because it's really annoying on the weekends and you really can't get many places. You can get to like the little downtown area, but you can't get any place far like Target. Target's important to me. So I tried to explain this as quickly as possible, but it's ended up being super long. I'm at like 25 minutes right now. Yay! I hope this was super helpful, and hope you're interested in going to SCAD. If you want to do anything arts related, they're a great option in my opinion. And if you want to do something engineering related, they're not. Sorry. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys on Friday. Oh my gosh. And I will be doing something. I don't want to give it away because I might change my mind if I don't like it. I'll be seeing you guys on Friday. But yeah, bye guys! Hi guys, it's TheOHMANGO here, and I'm going to show you guys how I painted some shoes for my friend. Let's go! Oh god, look up Christy's mascot, please do.